Hi, my name's Ryan, hiring guru and chief growth hacker here with today's hiring tip. Today we're going to talk about the talent pirate funnel, and just make sure you stick around to the end. I've got a worksheet that you can download that will help you go through and map out your own talent funnel. Alright, so while a lot of times people think that I'm a marketer or the CEO of a tech company, I'm really consider myself a growth hacker. If you don't know that word, go look it up. But a growth hacker is basically somebody who drives a small startup business versus or against bigger, well-entrenched competitors. Think of this like David versus Goliath, right? And everybody roots for David, but they really think Goliath's going to win anyway. And that's really how it is in the startup world, right? You have all these little startups that come up with some crazy idea and they go head to head with bigger, giant companies with brands and money and all those kind of things, and everybody roots for the small guy, but they kind of think that the big guy's going to win. And what levels the playing field, or what allows these small companies that now are big companies, right? Uber and Lyft and even Google was a growth hacker, David, at some point before they became the Goliath. Even Apple was, right? All of these companies at some point were Davids who use growth hacking techniques to now become the big guys, right? And so it sounds like what I teach a lot when we're going through the hiring videos, right? Small businesses, when it comes to hiring, are David, and big giant corporations, they're Goliath. And so a lot of the videos that you're listening to and a lot of the blog posts that we create, a lot of our podcast content has to do with these growth hacking concepts of how would I approach hiring as a growth hacker, right? Because growth hacking gets results. It levels the playing field and it gives you new powerful tools, and it takes away some of the tools that big companies have, some of their protection. So today I'm going to outline a different way to look at hiring and metrics. I'm going to talk about specifically this growth hacking pirate funnel, and it's called a pirate funnel because if you take the first words in it, it spells R, right? Awareness, I'll walk you through it. It's awareness, how many people are aware of your product. Acquisition, how many people actually take a step and engage with you. Activation, how many people start using your product. Retention, how many of them stick around. Revenue, can you increase how much money they pay you? And then finally, referrals, do they tell their friends? Just think about this, say when it comes to Facebook, how many people know about Facebook? How many people actually sign up for a Facebook account? How many go in and start actually posting things on Facebook? How many stick around and keep posting for months or years? How much revenue do they make, and are they increasing the revenue that person generates in ads? And then referrals, does that person bring more people to Facebook? And that's, I mean, Facebook growth hacked their way into where they're at today with this funnel. Now, how does a growth hacker use that? Well, they take the funnel and they run through, and they might adjust the steps. You know, Facebook is a little different than a SaaS company like us or a software company. You know, if you're a construction company, your growth funnel will be different, but it will be very similar. You might just add or subtract some steps. Track the numbers, go through and put the numbers in your funnel, and then actually take and compute the conversion of each step, one step to the next. Now, you should be able to see on the screen this kind of funnel of what it looks like and what it would look like to a growth hacker. So, what does this have to do with hiring? Well, the hiring funnel is very similar to the marketing and sales funnel. And so if we take the pirate funnel that growth hackers use to grow businesses and we evolve it a little bit by changing the names of some of these steps, you'll see that it actually is a great funnel for using in hiring. Think about, I call this the big giant talent funnel, and we break it into smaller ones, but the talent funnel starts with reach, how many people are out there on the job boards where we post or on those sources, engage, how many people are actually reading our job ads, how many qualified applicants do we get, how many new hires do we actually hire, how many of them get activated, meaning they actually like get up to speed and stick around in the first 90 days. Retention, how many stay with us long term, and referrals, how many of those people refer new employees into our funnel. That's your talent funnel. And as you go through to try to improve the results of the funnel, you take and same steps that a head growth hacker would take. You go through and you track your numbers at each step. You compute your conversion of how many people are moving into each step. You identify the bottlenecks. The bottleneck is the area with the lowest percentage conversion. That is where you should have the most likely to improve results of the bottom of the funnel by going in and thinking about or working on that stage. And when you identify one of those areas, what you do is you drill down, and beneath it is probably a more detailed funnel, like the qualified applicant funnel, or the interview and selection funnel, or the new hire onboarding funnel, or the promotion and performance funnel of employees. This talent funnel can be broken down into 4 or 5 different smaller funnels. And when we're trying to improve our numbers, we go dig into those funnels and start looking for places to improve, making changes, tracking it, and going back and reviewing again. And so this is how a growth hacker would tackle talent for an organization. You're going to hear us run through an entire series of videos that breaks down this funnel and shows you exactly what to do to improve it. So the very first step, go and download our talent funnel worksheet. Download the worksheet, fill in the numbers, compute your conversion rate. You can take this and do this for your entire company. You could do it just for a specific job or role or a specific location. You could even do it by source and take Indeed versus employee referrals. So print out as many of these as you want and run and track the numbers all the way down the worksheet. And on the back of this worksheet, it'll tell you and give you some ideas of what you can do next to try to improve it. So make sure you download the worksheet. Should be down below here or in the link in the email that you received. Until next time, and stay tuned for the updates and what comes next on this video of how to improve it. But until next time, good luck hiring.